You guys are some fucking haters. Some fucking discreditable motherfuckers. Fucking discrediting. You guys are fucking pathetic, man. Not all, but the Pacquiao haters, like the real hardcore haters. You guys are fucking pathetic. How the fuck can you say you give Bradley the first seven out of the no first out of the first 8 rounds? You give Pacquiao 1 round? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are crazy. Okay, and let's talk about these knockdowns. Both of them was fucking legit. Pacquiao hit Bradley, and Bradley's hand hit the canvas. That's a fucking knockdown. Oh, he was off balance. Why he was off balance? That's Pacquiao's fault? Actually, it is Pacquiao's fault. Because Pacquiao's fucking footwork, hand speed, defense, everything. That's the fucking key, right? Ain't that a part of the fucking winning the fight? Have your guy off balance? I think so. And Pacquiao did a fucking phenomenal job at that. So, if you guys want to say Bradley was off balance, you blame fucking Bradley. Alright? The second one was even fucking clear as day. You guys are fucking crazy, man. How the fuck you guys are gonna sit here and fucking tell me or or make a fucking video talking about Bradley won and he was controlling the pace for the first 7 out of the 8 out of the first 8 rounds? He was controlling the pace. It's 7 times. Oh my god, you guys are fucking crazy. I can't believe this shit, man. Pacquiao owned Tim Bradley. Literally, he owned him. He schooled him. He beat the shit out of him, pretty much. You know. Now, don't get me wrong. Bradley had his moments. Me personally, in my opinion, I think the judges scored, for the first time. Well, not really the first time, but they scored it right, obviously. Some people feel like Bradley won 3 rounds, Bradley won 2 rounds. I'm not going to argue with that. I had it 116, 111. I felt like the last round, I was really generous. I like Bradley, what he was doing in the 12th round, so I scored that round 10-10. So I had it, 116, 111. Bradley in the 8th round, he hurted Pacquiao. He hurted him, and he was roughing him up. But before he hurt Pacquiao was winning the 8th round, actually, in my opinion. He was. He was, outboxing him, keeping him off balance, keeping him puzzled, frustrated, because every time Bradley was frustrated and they were in the clinch, Bradley was hitting him and holding, basically saying, what the fuck, I can't beat you. This is the only way I can beat you. I gotta hit you and hold a bunch of times. You're fucking tough. And then after the rounds, you could see the look on Bradley's face, his gesture, his body language. He was just so frustrated, I did not, honestly, I did not make a prediction for this video. I mean, for this fight. But, I just had to go for Pacquiao. But I really did not know. I guess you guys could make fun of me for, believing this Teddy Atlas hype. Well, not really hype because there were some good things that Bradley did in there. It was just Pacquiao's speed was too fast. He was just too good. He had Tim off balance. That's Tim's fault. That knockdown in the 7th round, that shit was fucking legit. He hit him and his hand hit the canvas. That's a fucking knockdown. Alright? Whether he was off balance or not. That's a fucking knockdown. But credit to Bradley, man. He showed a good fight. But you guys, man, stop fucking hating, man. Give Pacquiao his props. He came off fucking a shoulder surgery. He he did his thing, and he's fucking what 30? He's gonna be 40 years old. A fucking past prime Pacquiao beat somewhat borderline past prime, borderline in his prime, Bradley. But everybody was hyping him up. This fireman thing. The only thing is, Bradley, he wasn't dealing with fire this time. He was dealing with lava. And lava is more hot. than fucking fire. That's what it was. That's what it was. I felt like in the ninth round when Pacquiao, that short left hook, it was just nice and short and compact, and that was a beautiful shot. And of course, you know, Tim Bradley was taking lessons from Chris Algieri doing the backward somersault, but I'm not gonna get into that. But something I noticed, and I'm sure Precise Presenter noticed too. Pacquiao's jab was fucking on point. You know, I didn't see Bradley really controlling the pace, controlling the distance with his jab. I felt like the first round Bradley won. You could have gave it to Pacquiao too, though. But I think Bradley won. I think Bradley won 4 rounds. You know, uh, but his jab, man, Pacquiao's jab, and every time he would land that right jab and his right hook, his right hand was good. For a second, I think the fourth round, it looked like Pacquiao's shoulder was bothering him. It just his shoulder didn't look good. I mean, he didn't he got the job done. But for a second, I was like, damn. I hope his arm is okay because they were talking about it. But every time he landed that jab, Bradley tried to counter it. He tried to counter it with like a left hook, and basically like his fucking. And every time he threw that shit, he was just hitting nothing but air. It was like he was trying to punch the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's how fast Pacquiao's jab was, man. I was seeing that all night. His straight left was landed all night. But I was really impressed with his jab. I was really impressed with his right hook. And Precise Presenter, that technique that you made a video about it. I think he throws like the right hook and then he comes upstairs with the left hand. About you saying that Andre Ward copies that same technique. That was working. I mean, he was just on point, man. He dominated Bradley. He owned Bradley. All right, this fucking close fight. If it was a knockdown, would have been an 8-4 fight, 9-3 at best. Bradley would have lost anyways. But Bradley, he definitely had his moments. I'm not gonna lie, he definitely had his moments. He had it going for a little bit. For a second, and honestly, like in the opening rounds, I didn't see like. For a second, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Is Pacquiao going to pick it up? And boy, he picked it up because I was discouraged a little bit on Pacquiao in the first 2-3 rounds. I'm like, damn, it looks like fucking Bradley's going to outbox him. But Manny Pacquiao, man, he just did his thing. He made the adjustments. He fucking did his thing. And he started rocking Bradley. You haters, man, you guys gotta fall back, man. Just say Pacquiao owned Bradley. He owned Bradley 3 times. He's just a better fighter. He just is. I always say Kell Brook was the best welterweight in the world. Not anymore. Now he's number 2. And then every time, it's funny because every time I mention or I tell people about Kell Brook being the best welterweight in the world before this fight, obviously. People saying, "Oh, Bradley's the best welterweight, cause Kell Brook he never fought nobody. He's fighting bums. Da 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 da. Bradley's the best welterweight in the world." Well, Manny Pacquiao, a past prime Manny Pacquiao, just beat the best welterweight in the world according to you guys' eyes. Clearly beat him. Clearly dominated. Clearly schooled him. Clearly owned him. And now you guys not giving him credit for it. You guys are saying the fight was close. Oh, man. FK off 4, man. I'm out, man. Let me know what you guys think.